Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen. Today we've got a reading for you about getting what you want and not knowing what to do about it. So it feels like we've got a little bit of insecurity or inexperience in terms of finding a dream job or a dream romantic situation where it's kind of like, okay, I like really wanted to get this or I wanted to meet someone like you, but now that I have, I don't know what to do. I have to ask around, get some people's opinions, or get a tarot reading because this is not what I normally deal with, right? This is somebody saying, I'm used to not getting what I want. So this is weird. Hello there, Tiana. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Key Controller. Let's call in spirit with a lot of wind chime, not just a little. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. Let's dive in. This is the OG, the Rider-Waite. I hope you're having a great day. What's up, Corey? Hello, Peggy. Hello, Jess. All right, what else do we have? We have the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Devil in the reverse, Page of Wands in the reverse. I mean, like, it's the same as what I was just saying, right? We've got the Nine of Swords. I want to actually, like, keep what this is. I want to defend this connection, or I want to go after whatever this opportunity is. It doesn't have to be romantic. Remember, this is a general reading, but this is somebody who's like, this is exactly what I want. Now what do I do? Nobody prepared me for this moment. It's like you get up to give a thank you speech after you win an Emmy and you have no idea who you're supposed to thank. You're like, I didn't prepare because I didn't think I'd get what I wanted. I get the present I asked for 10 years on Christmas, and then I don't know how to say thank you because I'm used to not getting what I want. So it's kind of like, okay, what do I do? I'll take a little bit of time and think about it. So we have this like break or this pause, a hesitation, if you will, where it's like, okay, let me regroup. Let me think about the situation real quick. I got to make up a decision or make up my mind. What do I do? So there's this little bit of chaos or maybe inner conflict with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I got to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Hello, En France. How are you doing? I love it. We've got Strength, Five of Swords in the reverse, and the High Priestess in the reverse. This is a pretty close mirror to the Hermit in the reverse. Yeah, I have decided I no longer want to deal with people that just waste my time or lie to my face or misrepresent who they are or what they want. I'm cool with just, hanging out by myself or with my buddies, with my family. And whenever I find somebody that is, or a job that is my pace, then, then I'll do something about it. And they didn't really prepare how they would handle that. So with the Page of Wands in the reverse, this is like, okay, how do I communicate in a way that isn't going to come across as emotionally unavailable or immature? Because that's what I've been dealing with. So it's like, okay, I need a different script. I need a different approach. What can I do to make sure that I don't fumble this? What can I do to make sure that I get that second interview or that second date? Because what I see is somebody that I could really, work well with, or I would be a good partner with this person. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, a fear of losing it, losing what they found. All right. This is the signs of the times. Let's see what else we've got for you. You guys are cracking me up. What else do we have? Bees, community number 37. And number 28, personal power, crown. So it feels to me like it's kind of coming across with that strength card too, with the infinity symbol looking a little bit like a crown to me right now. We've got a willingness to stand out from the crowd, or we have a person recognizing that individual is different from everyone else. That person is authentic, or that person would be genuine. That person would be loyal. That person doesn't want to hide who they really are. So if I don't want things to end with somebody that is genuine, then I'm going to have to make sure that what I'm reflecting back is that same kind of energy. I've been too used to dealing with people that are not of high honor or high caliber. What do I do now that this is somebody that I really do want to take me seriously or consider something serious with, right? All right, let's go with the Marigold Tarot. The Star and the Moon. I love it when those two come out together. It looks like we have progress that's been made, not necessarily in, the public. I mean, there's not a lot of people that know what this individual is capable of. I do think this is a person that can hide in plain sight. They can kind of create the image that other people expect to see quite comfortably. If you're in a neighborhood where you need to be kind of laying low, then you can do that. If you need to be a little bit more vocal or present, or if you need to be a little bit more out there, you know what I mean? It's a little bit of a chameleon vibe, but also somebody who knows how to do their work without bragging about it or making it everyone else's business. And what this person's been working on is their need to be on their own or independent, like overly independent, because this isolation or this resistance to working with others or letting somebody else in has led to a loss. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. In this deck, it's actually called the Rings instead of Pentacles, but this is a significant loss. This is an opportunity that somebody missed because they were letting fear or what other people said or what they expected from other people to block what they could potentially have with somebody. It's like, I got what I wanted and I screamed and ran away. I wasn't expecting that. What do I do? Hello, House Bells. How are you doing? Scotland. Oh, that's so cool. Hello, Paul. How are you? We've got the Lovers in the reverse. Five of Swords. I don't want to ruin this. What do I do to make sure that I don't get rejected? What can I do to make this work out? How can I demonstrate that I'm different from everyone else? For some of you, this is a person that wants to establish that they are different from when you originally met them. Four of Cups in the reverse, Judgment in the reverse. I'm not gonna lie, there's some hesitation because I know what I could potentially feel in terms of like heartbreak, but also disappointment with myself. So it's like, I don't think this is really happening, but it's making me picture somebody who's like reading a rules book or like an etiquette book, trying to figure it out. What's the nicest way to say this? Or how do I approach this? Maybe talking to a close friend who's in a serious relationship because they don't have a lot of experience finding exactly what it is that they want. Page of Swords. There's information that they acquire that helps. Hello there, dude. How are you? So this information has to do with being able to get another opportunity. And they're wanting to make sure they put in every effort they can. This is kind of making me think of, I had a really big interview and had a really bad day or like night right before the interview, and it kind of threw me off and I didn't really do my best. I contacted them afterwards and basically just said, look, I got to be honest with you. I don't feel good about how I answered your questions or, discussed my ability to bring something important to the team, in part because I had a really difficult day before. Is there any way I could basically have a redo? And they let me do that. And I felt a lot better about my well, I ended up getting the job. But sometimes we have to be willing to say, probably could do that better if you gave me a chance. And I understand that you might not be willing to, but I have, thought about things. I have considered what I want. I have researched what I needed to. There's a change here that someone wants to demonstrate. You didn't really see my best foot forward. You didn't see what I'm really capable of. Hello, Charisse. How are you? What's up, dude? I know, isn't it great? Hello, Grant. We have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 6 of Wands. I know that I could potentially feel a sense of loss with this, but it's too much of a risk for me to just walk away from it or not try. So I'm going to do what I can. And there could be like a previous conversation that helped them kind of think about what they could say or how they could express what they're trying to get across. Could be a conversation with a close friend, could be something that they actually heard from, the person that they're thinking about or the interviewer themselves. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse again. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, Temperance. 3 of Swords. So again, fear of loss. I don't want to wonder what would have been or what I could have accomplished, what my life would have been like. Even if there's a risk of not getting what I want, I'm going to try. King of Cups, King of Swords, Magician kind of sideways. Yeah, I mean, it's just I need a little bit of additional confidence because I maybe don't have a lot of experience with this particular situation. But it looks like if you dig deep, if you really think about the situation, you realize you do have what it takes to communicate your feelings or articulate what you bring to the team, bring to life your vision. Knight of Wands, Page of Wands in the reverse. So this kind of feels like a warning. You just need to think more before you speak. And I'm not trying to be a jerk. I do think that you have the right words and you're capable of talking about this, but it's important for you not to speak off the cuff. Take 2 seconds, take 5 seconds. You maybe if it's an interview, you even need to say, can I just think about this for 30 seconds? I've done that before, you guys. I mean, I go on live stream and I just like talk, right? If you told me I was going to do this 5 years ago, I'd be like, what? No, that sounds like a lot of pressure. There are times where I've had to say, can I just think about this for a second? I need to know what I'm going to say before I just word vomit, right? Don't say that in an interview, guys. But when you take a moment, you figure it out. High Priestess. Let's get a few from What's the News. Oh, you're good, Rachel. What else do we have? Cuffing season, single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. This feels to me like ready for a relationship. Receipts, evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. The one that's really, I mean, I'm seeing this in the positive light, which is good. I got to show you, and I think I can, that I've changed or that I am ready for a relationship. Or this is somebody who's saying, if you're not ready to say, you know, let's be exclusive right now, I'll show you that I'm ready. This person has had a past of partying too much, love bombing, and you know it. So this is why you don't necessarily trust them. It's not really awesome to be the kind of person that tests your love interests. You got to be judicious, right? Don't be a jerk about it. But if somebody is saying, I know you think this about me and I've changed, I want to show that to you, then that's like a different conversation, right? If this is a job situation, you know that this company is one to interview without necessarily having to go ahead on budgeting, or maybe they have process issues where it takes them 6 months to make a decision. They'll tell you that they're real close and they're not. So this is basically saying, yeah, there are things that could take too long. There are problems that could surface. There are things that could be said that are not a good thing to say. But if you take a breather, if you think about what you're going to say first, you can get what you want here. Number 42, Meadow, completion, success, blessings, positivity, and gratitude. And number 6, surrender, letting go, trust, consideration, and expansion. Sometimes we get the things that we want because we were willing to believe in that or have the faith to, you know, just kind of trust the universe. The Queen of Wands is an energy that manifests things, but also knows that what is meant for them will be for them. Hello, is it Flora? Hello, Flora. Hello, Alicia. How are we doing today? You're welcome. We have number 11, Wayfarer. I like it because we had Hermit in the reverse at the beginning. This is somebody who is demonstrating, okay, if I just think about it, if I use my intuition, High Priestess, then I can figure this out. I don't want to rush into it or say something I don't mean, right? And then we've got number 40, the Stand, courage, determination, and fearlessness. I'm proud of you. This is like, I'm going to go for it. I may not have all the answers, but I can navigate around it. If people talk to me about whether or not I'm fluent in Spanish, I say, mostly, I feel like if I don't know a word, I can talk my way around it, right? I can say, oh, I don't know how to say dryer, but I can talk about the thing that helps my hair get dry. You know what I mean? This is somebody who's like, I may not have all the answers in the world. I may not have a ton of experience with this role or with this type of relationship, but I'm willing to figure it out and be open, right? I'm willing to be a fast learner. This is the Romance Angel Oracle. What else do we have? Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. We're going to get a few from the Pause Tarot because it's adorable. Oops. So you guys, I have to focus or I can't shuffle right. I tried. 7 of Wands in the reverse. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. 10 of Cups. I think there's somebody in this person's family or that they've been close to who has shared a story of not defending the love that they wanted and losing it. It's like they see the same thing happening to this friend or family member. Kind of like in The Notebook, how the mom went through a similar situation. So it's like this third party is giving advice that's actually quite helpful. Basically saying, if you have to make a fool of yourself, I don't normally see it that way, but if you have to do something a little bit crazy to go get what you want, then do it. Don't let fear stop you from what it is that makes you happy. 4 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, don't reject this 10 of Cups. 8 of Swords. A sense of like a mental block. Realizing that someone has to take an unconventional approach if they want to be the Empress or be with the Empress. Kind of like I was saying, you know, maybe can I just have like a redo on that first interview or second interview, whatever it was. You might need to ask for a redo. You might have to rent a plane and have a nice little message flying in the sky. You might have to, I don't know. You'll figure it out. We have the Queen of Wands, 7 of Swords, Four of Swords in the reverse. There is a question here from people that know this individual. What are you up to? What are you hiding? Because this person may have previously been a little bit more public with what they're doing or what they're involved in, where they've been. It's like they've been, I don't know, maybe not updating as much in terms of social media or not hanging out with people as much. But with the Four of Swords in the reverse, it's because they don't want people to see what they've been working on. This is the Gilded Reverie. We have the Clover, a sense of luck on your side, because I see this more so in the healing sense than somebody who's lied, but of course it could be true about that as well, or that could be true as well, because we had the Moon. Somebody who was hiding how they felt or what they wanted, somebody who didn't necessarily want to listen to their own intuition. So this could be somebody who has realized they needed to deal with something before they could really have a healthy relationship. For some of you, it is this party lifestyle or, you know, side missions. There's a trip they may have gone on without telling a lot of people, or their progress that they've made in terms of their healing. They haven't really been letting people know what's going on. Perhaps they didn't really feel like their community would be very supportive of this change, especially if, you know, one or a few of them felt enabled or were enabling. We have number 39, which is the Dice. And number 17, which is the Storks. I'm telling you, there's luck on your side, whoever you are. There's going to be good news that comes to you. This could be about your money. This could be about just, you know, something that opens up the road for you or makes things easier. If you get information maybe that you didn't have access to, or you get a confirmation of what you need to know. It's just like this path is being cleared for you. So take it as a sign. The universe wants you to go for it. Hello there, Matt. How are you doing? Ooh, that's a good movie. I haven't seen that in a long time. All right, y'all, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes, and I will see you on the next reading. Doodles.